He's basically bring it right, loving it up. I walk here. This is my dream job, and to me, that's great to hear. You know, it fires up the troops. But he he just shit the bed. And here they gave up a record 714 yards on defense last night.
Yeah, 500 and like 900, 500 like 94 of it was on the offense, or it was passing, and like only like 170 of it was
right.
rushing. I mean, still that's a lot of it's a good amount of rushing yards, but I don't, no way in hell should that game even been. I when they went up 35-0 before the half, I was like, they're gonna beat them like 63-0.
No, they laid down the
But
second
no,
half.
I know they would, but I was hoping they would.
Right.
And just think, Michael Penix was at Indiana.
Yeah.
That's where he started his career. Imagine if Indiana could be like that. But we're glad it's not. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Tall and Taller. Came away with the win last night. What just happened? No! Stop fucking doing that.
No, since we're talking about Michigan State, we're gonna get
no.
this.
We've changed the subject.
No, you changed the subject.
No,
I didn't.
I changed the subject.
You're gonna pay this bet real quick.
Wait, don't I have to be the get it off? Oh my gosh! Why are you not good with any technology? You are literally an old man.
I am literally the technology master.
Really? Look what you're look. That is what you just said. Look.
I don't understand. Really? Oh, it's showing it 3 times?
It's showing 1. No, it just telescopes. It shows it more than 3 times.
Well, I've only hit it once. I hit the window. I did hit it accidentally full screen once, but I canceled it out. Come on, let's do it.
I'm not. You gotta give me. I had a fucking idea for this to make it funny, but no, I'm forced into it. I'm gonna make fake words to do with Mel Tucker.
No, that wasn't the deal. The deal.
No. I pulled it just because I just pulled one of your fast fucking cards on you that you like to use. Doesn't mean that you can fucking try to say no. Rules don't apply to you, but they apply to everybody else.
Hey, if you could find a legit way out of this, fine. But the bet was sing another team's fight song of the winner, which would be me, choice. So
I promise you, I'm not singing this whole fucking song. And the words I make up are not. I'm making words up.
All right, guys, it'll be now just the Taller podcast. Calling us out. Goodbye.
Too bad you don't know how to upload anything.
Give me full permission, you little bitch.
What do you mean?
I have to have your permission to use it. I can queue it up.
Oh yeah. It's really gonna be the Tall podcast, guys. When he has to ask me for permission.
No, what I'm saying is I'll leave. You can have it by your little baby self. If you want to pick up your toys and go home.
Shit. The past 2 weeks I've been doing it myself, anyways.
I did an hour yesterday, and you had to cut out. So
I didn't cut out though. I was late for work. Thank you, but I still kicked ass yesterday. Anyways, fine. I'll fucking do it. Take your shit off the screen. I already have it pulled up. Unshare your shit. Get it off my screen. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to do this. Why do you always pick Michigan State? Why could you pick like? I'd hate singing Colorado's song way fucking worse at this point. Real quick before we do this, let's get on that real quick. Oh God, no. Oh God, nope, not gonna be in my ears. Oh, can you not hear it? That'd be cool if you can't hear it.
No, it's got to be broadcast. Don't be playing little bitch stuff.
I'm talking about Colorado right now, and then we'll go over this. Did you hear after Colorado won in overtime what they said? What the announcer said at the end of the game? When they won on the game-winning touchdown or whatever happened? I don't know. I didn't watch the game. It was way too fucking late. the announcers go like, "Do you believe now?"
Yes.
And I was like, "Y'all just almost lost Colorado State."
Right. So I actually recorded that game because, and I watched bits and pieces up until they were down 8 with like whatever 2-3 minutes left, and I thought, can't write them off, but it's probably over. And I went to sleep. And when I got up this morning, I checked and see that they won in double overtime. And so I rewatched from where I fell asleep to the end, and I just finished it like a half hour ago. So I did. I laughed. Do you believe? Are you kidding me? If they win,
Forgot we were live.
for to me, for them to be credible, they got to win 2 out of the next 3, and that's it's Oregon, USC, and someone else decent.
I don't know. I'm gonna say right now, I think the
And
Pac-12 is
I
legit
don't
this
see
year.
it. I don't see it.
I think the Pac-12 is legit this year.
And maybe
Between
they are.
Oregon, Washington, USC, honestly, Oregon State, I'm pretty sure is undefeated too at this point in the season.
Yeah. So
Um,
of their next,
Stanford's not. Stanford just got beat by Sacramento State or something like that last night.
3, 4 of their next 5 games, 4 of them are top 20 or top 25. Then they got Arizona. Then so of the remaining 9 games, 8 of them are top 25 ranking right now. 9, I mean, 6 and 9 are top 25. And I mean, the reality is, if they go 3-3 in those, that's going to be amazing, I think. And
They won't.
I don't think they're going to beat Oregon. I don't think they're going to beat USC. They may beat UCLA.
Maybe.
But
I don't know. Jalen fucking what's his name? Whatever his name that was supposed to go here, coming to Michigan. That's out there now.
Yeah, so I still think six wins is probably right for them. I could see maybe 8, but these guys are acting like they're going to run the table. And
let me pull this up.
So did you see that hit on Travis Hunter last night?
Not a fucking thing. No.
So
after the missed game, I went to bed.
It was late, right? But people are screaming like it was a dirty hit, and I thought it was a clean hit. It was a little bit late, but and could he have let off the gas a little bit? Yeah, but I don't think that he could have completely avoided the hit. And now apparently he's out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's what I was reading about.
Which hurts them, right? He's their poor man's Chuck Woodson, playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah, so they have. That's not what I had pulled up. There we go. Like you said, Colorado, Oregon, USC. Probably beat Arizona State. Definitely beat Stanford after watching Stanford last night. Stanford lost to Sacramento State. Oregon State. Arizona looks good this year. At least I think.
Yep.
They just battled.
Utah looks good.
Yeah, Utah's that team. So I mean, maybe Stanford, Arizona State. That's the only 2 games to see them winning on the rest of their schedule.
So
Washington State, L. At Wazoo, nope. Washington State just beat the shit out of fucking Wisconsin 2 weeks ago.
So I think they can win one of those 6 games that gets them to 6 wins, which is what I've been saying since week 1. And they could win 3. So I think 5 is the floor for them, and 8 is probably the ceiling. But 8 and 4 doesn't probably even get you your conference championship. You know what I mean? Let alone a place in the CFP.
Not even close.
To do the miracle on ice, do you believe, is just fucking blasphemy.
After beating Colorado State.
Right.
Yeah.
That was hell of a game. Colorado State should have beat them.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, after you sent me the text message,
everybody's hyped up and blah, blah, blah. But you can't win in double overtime to a rivalry thing and just think that you are back.
No, especially not against a Colorado State team.
And I'm now with you at this point. I'd be happy if they lost the rest of their games, but they've tripled their win total from last year, and we're
That's
still.
not hard when you didn't fucking win more than one game. If they would have tripled it from 3 wins, that's a little different. God damn, if someone tells me that they fucking tripled doubled their shit, their fucking win totals from 1, that's fucking stupid.
Hey,
Now if they do it like if they times it by 11 or 12 or 13, then come talk to me. I don't want to hear shit about them fucking multiplying their fucking wins
You're
until
not
they get
getting
up
the
in the
big
double
picture
digits.
here. So that signifies, and no brainer though, but it signifies a change in the culture and the change in the program attitude. And I don't think anybody questioned that Deion would do that. But preseason, people were saying 2 to 4 wins tops, and
that's exactly what they're going to have.
They're going to win 6 games, just like I said.
I said that they're going to win 4 games at the most. And then Deion's going to jump shit.
He come out I think so too, but he come out pretty strong yesterday saying, I am not going to the NFL.
Oh, and well, that's
what he said. I like it here in Colorado.
That's what he said at Jackson State too, and then he dipped out. He was all about black historical colleges, blah blah blah, giving them hope, and then just dipped out on them. Just see you guys, have fun, and then took all their talent. Yeah. Anyways, guys, on to the Bowling Green game.
No, on to the Michigan State fight song. Nice try.
That video is no longer available.
Well, here, I got one for you. Hang on.
I'll just report that one too. For fraud.
Right.
No, I have it. I just don't want to do it. No.
Don't make bets then.
I thought it was a for sure fucking bet.
Yeah.
It looked good until fucking goddamn Nebraska decides to shuck ass.
What are we betting on 6 wins versus 4 wins for Colorado this year? Name the bet.
Over. So if it's over 4, it still goes to me, right? Because you didn't.
No.
Never mind. No. All right.
If they win 4 or less, you win. If they lose, if they win 5, it's a draw, right? If they win 6, I win.
Every time I made a bet on here, it fucking backfires so fucking horribly wrong. I'm literally the only one.
You want to bet against me in your life, but here you're still trying.
I mean, I have. You just don't pay up.
Right.
You play these stupid games. I'm not singing it. I'm gonna mouth it. Good part is you can't see my face. Watch this.
If I don't hear your voice, it don't count.
You won't be able to hear my voice. I don't know. You probably ain't gonna be able to. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear the music. That's my question. I don't know. Hang on. I'm trying to do something. I just fucked something up. There we go. Fudge. I don't want to. Why can't we do this when I'm drunk? Jesus. Then this would be easy. Like, right. This sucks. Like, this is literally probably one of the hardest bets I've ever had to pay up.
Good. Maybe you'll think.
No, not good. Not good at all.
So hit play real quick, and if it doesn't come across, then just play it on your phone so we can hear it.
I'm not singing. I'm singing 30 seconds of it. Nope.
No, that's not the deal. Dude.
No, that wasn't the deal for me to sing the whole song either. It's 30 seconds.
It actually was. It was implied.
I could sing one fucking word.
No.
Yes. Just because you assume that's what I meant. When I agreed to it, I said, you said sing. And I said, okay. And that means that all I have to do is sing one word, and I don't have to sing anymore. So you either get one word at 30 seconds. It's up to you.
Well, then the bet won't be considered settled. That's fine.
How?
Because the deal was sing the fight song. I can pull up the screenshots.
I fucking hate this shit. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
God damn it. Fuck. On the banks of the Red Cedar, I fucking hate this school. Its specialty is losing. The Spartans play shitty ball. Spartan teams are never winning. Although the games they'll lose. Like, I don't even know how to sing this part. I don't know.
Follow the lyrics.
MSU, keep the points, keep downing. But it's so fucking stupid. They're fighting with the fuck is a Vim? We're going to win this game. I'm gonna go. Oh, suck stardust shotgun. Happy? No, I'm not doing that part. Fuck that. Nope.
No,
That's
you're halfway through it,
no, that's it.
and really that don't count because you didn't sing the lyrics. You were making up your own.
I couldn't read it fast enough, so I had to. It was going too fast for me. I don't know how to sing.
Well, I have a nice video of the singing, and
That's fine. Everybody in the fucking goddamn America can see it now. It's on fucking. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's on Facebook.
well,
You know
my
what I mean?
point is, never mind. But
You think I'm gonna edit it out of it?
right, that's
I don't
just
edit
in case you
anything.
try to.
I don't
So,
edit anything.
So
It's live on Facebook right now. How can I edit
Right.
that?
So the thing is that with your Spartan hat and headgear and shirt just proves where your heart really belongs.
I hate you. My shotgun is looking real pretty right now. I'm just kidding, guys. All right, let's talk about the fucking game yesterday, please, because I need to get this out of. What are you writing down?
Oh, nothing. I had something spilled on my desk. I was scraping it off.
Mm-hmm. Sure you were. You leaving yourself a reminder because you forget, old man?
Dude, if I could pick that up and show you, I would show you. I was just like literally scribbling something off.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yesterday's game, all in all, guys, Bowling Green, we got the win. In my opinion, it was honestly probably one of the worst performances we've seen out of at least in the first half. I mean, it was really the first half that was bad. It was probably one of the worst performances we've seen in the past 3 years. Like back to the start of 2021 season. So 2 1/4. Name a worse game, not like against like a team that we should have beat.
We had a rough game against Rutgers last year. We had a couple games stretched last year where we didn't look great, and we didn't look great, right? I'm not arguing that, but maybe this comes back and bites me in the ass, but my PTSD is like 95% gone, right? And this is a different
Mine's
culture,
not.
different team, and it just feels different. And this isn't me being cocky Rocky saying we're going to go 26 and 30-0 over the next 2 years or anything, but I am not overly concerned. I think that these guys looking ahead a little bit discombobulated, right? Because their leader isn't there. And JJ, just had a little bit of a superiority complex, thinking, hey, I'm so much better than these guys that I can fit this ball in wherever I want, whenever I want. And it come back to bite him in the ass. What bothers me the most is that he never seemed to learn that lesson, because 3 picks, right? And that flea flicker Should have
He threw
really
it, and
probably been.
I seen it, and I was like, God.
As soon as they
damn.
flipped to that coverage, I was like, "What in the actual? Oh, hell of a fucking catch, TJ!" You know, just nuts.
Uh,
So Edwards looked a lot more like himself yesterday. He didn't get the carries. Blake looked good. I watched Inside Michigan Football this morning. Blake
I'll be
said,
listed.
up until this game, he says, I didn't realize it. He said, but I think I have been a little hesitant, worried
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah, for 100% he has. You can see him. He didn't cut.
Yep.
He was cutting off both legs
Yep.
really strong tonight, and I think or last night, and I think that's more. That right there is showing. I mean, I get it. I mean, you come back from an injury, and it doesn't matter any sport, especially a knee injury, ankle injury, anything like that. You're nervous. You don't want to cut hard and it
Yep.
pop again. I mean, look at Jake Butt.
Right.
There's a great example. Somebody dude's had, he's had like 5 ACL surgeries in his life.
Yeah.
He had like he had like one or two, one in high school, one here, and I think he had 2 or 3 in the NFL.
I think he had 2 here, actually.
Well, I think the one from high school was transferred.
Oh yeah,
here.
that might be right.
Like I think he got it like a senior. He was talking about it on in the trenches like right before the season. He was on there.
Yep.
But I completely agree with that. That he's been hesitant about using his cuts. He's more just been a downhill runner. No, but these cuts are what make him who he is. The dude can stop and go on a dime. But no, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, like you said, Donovan Edwards also again looked better like himself.
Yep.
I kind of wish we would have stayed with the run a little bit more last night than what we did.
And I think that what the main reason why we didn't was try to get JJ's confidence back up a little bit and get him out of that funk. But the running game looks like it's on its way, and we're going to need it next week, right? Rutgers rush defense, I think they're number 1 in the Big Ten right now. Receiving core looked good last night for the most part, right? JJ, hopefully, I just think that was a one-off, and hopefully that turns out to be true. And I do think having everybody, game days have been thrown off for the last 3 weeks just because everybody's kind of picking up extra duties. And, when you pick up extra things to try to cover for somebody, something gets lost in the transition. And it very well could be, hey, JJ's good. We're not going to go through pregame warm-up and give him his extra reminders or any little thing like that. But I do think mostly it's just a little bit of big head. Hey, I can play my C game and shred these guys, and the frustrating part for me was he didn't learn his lesson after the first 2 times. One, okay, it's a fluke, maybe, right? Or yeah, maybe I shouldn't have did that. But go back to that flea flicker. He just fired that thing in there, and Cornelius just made a hell of a fucking catch. That's where the tip drills come in handy, right?
No, yeah, and it does. I mean, that's like I said, we're on the offense was the problem last night. It definitely wasn't the fucking defense. I mean, you give up 4 interceptions, you expect to give up a touchdown still,
and lose a fumble.
Yeah, you had 4. Well, we had 4 turnovers.
5, I think.
4. It was 4. A fumble, 3 picks. JJ almost fumbled 1.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
But we got it back. Yeah, we were, but also defense forced 3 turnovers, so we're only technically -1 in the turnover fucking thing. But against a Bowling Green team, never should happen.
Yeah. No, yeah, you turn over 4 times, against good competition, and there's a very small chance you're going to win that game.
AKA,
and, that's something that we've been very good at, right? And JJ's been very good at.
JJ's
other than the TCU game last year.
JJ's already 2 interceptions away from tying his interception total from last year.
Right.
JJ threw 5 interceptions last year. He has 3 already in 2 games, so 3 games. all
and,
really just one
I
game.
agree with you. Defensively, right? I guess you could kind of maybe put the first field goal on them, but the second one was definitely turnover related. And even if you put that on them, 3 points is not a big deal. If your defense gives up 3 points and you lose, then fucking shame on you.
Iowa.
Yeah, for sure. Not saying it can't happen, but it seems like State lost a game last year, like 10-7 or something.
Oh, it was fucking Indiana. They went to overtime.
Yeah.
They missed like a chip shot field goal.
Yep.
And they went to overtime. Indiana won like 10-7 or some shit like that.
So that was a C+ game to me, but the second half, the defense got us a couple turnovers right shortly after the half, and we bang, and I don't think the game was ever in danger, but if it was in the first half, it wasn't in the second half at all. They were in control. JJ come out for the fourth quarter. I think he played a couple snaps. They were swapping him and
They're like halfway down the field, and then Orgy came in, and
yeah. So, mission accomplished. The second team got some snaps, and we won by whatever it was, 24 points.
31-6.
31-6, 25 points. So
yeah. Have you ever text me when somebody's hurt and you say anything about JJ McCarty and talk about any injury that he could possibly ever get when he's still in the game? I'm just done texting you during games.
Dude, he went. I honest to God thought his Achilles popped for a second.
I don't care. We don't even need that talk. If it wasn't him, don't say anything.
It was 2 seconds, right? But he got hit and come up awkwardly, almost exactly like Aaron Rodgers did. I rewound it.
You're just gonna put bad fucking mojo on it.
I rewound it and looked for the pop in his calf because I'm thinking, fuck. Then he got up and walked off and come back in, no big deal. But for a split second, I did.
Don't ever.
And it's always nice to see you have a little meltdown baby fit too.
You just don't say that, especially when he still has to play like 2 more quarters because we're only up 14-6. Anyways, either way, prayers to whoever got hurt. I honestly don't know who it was, but I don't know. I gotta look at stats. I've had that weird morning, so I haven't really had time. I was gonna, but because as soon as the game was over last night, I went to bed. It's like, yeah, good night. I had a nice little buzz going. Dunzo. I guess I'll look this up. That's basketball. It'd be nice if my fantasy team could do something this week. They shit the bed last week.
I won, right? And I was 5-6 points off of being in first place. It's whatever, it doesn't matter. But you want to know what pissed me off is I went through my lineup and it was fine. And like 3 hours later, one of my wide receivers was ruled out. And I would have had another 25 points had I been able to make the switch. Is kind of my point.
Oh, it's okay. I was down 40 points going into Monday night, and all I had was Diggs playing, Stephon Diggs, and he got me to within 10 points of winning, but I still lost. My defense, I had the Saints as my defense scored more points than my quarterback did.
Really?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts played like shit against the Patriots.
He did too.
And then this week he played good against whoever they played Thursday, but he got me like 25-30. All right, so I don't want to look at JJ anymore. This is what I want. Full box score. I mean, so you had, like I said, you had Blake Corum went for 12 carries, 101 yards. That's like a normal Blake Corum stat line that we'd like to see. Donovan Edwards went for 9 for 50 yards, 5.6 yards a carry. Again, kind of what we've seen out of him last year. We only completed the ball. Oh, wow. Wow, the passing game was a lot worse than what I thought it. Wow.
It was bad.
8 for 13, and 3 of those being picks.
So really,
You
he
know,
was 11
we
for
on
13.
three.
That's not too bad.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like the amount that we passed. I guess I didn't realize we didn't. I felt like we passed so much fucking more, but I guess the fucking turnovers we didn't have the ball that long.
Right.
I'll go down that in a second because I want to go off on that for that. That's going to be another issue. Yeah, because I just went down to receiving and I was like, we only had 3 receivers catch the ball last night. Cornelius caught 3 for 71, touchdown. Roman Wilson caught 2 for 42, a touchdown, and then Colson Loveland caught 3 for 30. That's somebody right there. That's somebody we haven't seen, I thought, the way we would this season. I don't know if he was hurt the past 2 weeks. We've seen him a little bit in the opener. But last week, I'm pretty sure he was not even there.
He played last week, but he hasn't been targeted. And I've been a little bit surprised too. It was nice to see him get involved a little bit last night, but I just think that.
Well, yeah, because last week he was targeted
with the way
twice.
that JJ was throwing the ball. Sharon said, "Okay, we're not doing that anymore. We'll do enough to keep him honest." And especially, I don't think they threw again after. I don't think JJ threw again after that flea flicker. I may be wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
And you know, the other part of it, I don't want to completely blame it on the big head syndrome, but you know, the other part is everybody has an off day, but you know, it looked like to me he was just trying to thread the needle and force it too much. But you know, when you're throwing in those types of windows, inches is super important. And you know, if you're off 6 inches, that can make the difference between a reception or an incompletion and a pick. And you know, without game film, it's really hard for me to tell, anyways. You know, to break it down. But yeah, one game, not worried. If it happens next week, then you know maybe there's some cause for concern. But he has looked so good, so sharp, so accurate, and I think that's why. You know, a big part of the reason is why it looked so bad is just because that he went from here to here just like that.
Yeah.
And you know, he's still a second year starter and a junior, and still have some learning curve. And you know, I guess that's kind of easy to forget sometimes. And there's still going to be some growing pains. Obviously, he proved that last night.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna go with the same stuff if I say anything else about that. Can we? All right, I got shout out Chris Jenkins, fucking intercepting that amazing. He read that fucking screen perfect.
He did.
And secondly, can we just not put Jake Thal back to fucking return kicks, please? The dude is not a good kick returner, punt returner, whatever the fuck you want to say. He's not showing anything. The dude had Tyler Morris had 1 punt return last night for 22 yards. He had 2 for 8.
So I don't understand it either, right?
The dude's
because you would think that Roman or Cornelius, but the coaches see something, right? And
I don't know what the dude's fucking like me returning kicks out there. The way he fucking tumbles and bumbles and bumbles.
You could not even get your hands on one of those balls, let alone
Shut the
catch
fuck
one
up.
and
Yeah, I
run it.
could.
So stop.
I'm just saying. It's the
I'm
point
just
of the
saying.
fact that he just it looks like he's falling as he's running the whole time.
Yeah, but
I've not seen him like
couldn't even catch one, let alone catch one and run with one.
I would bet that. Give me
Probably
5
not
chances.
even out of a
Give me
judgment.
5 chances and I catch. Give me 5 chances and I catch 3 out of 5.
No.
Okay.
1 out of 5, maybe.
No way. 3 out of 5 easily. Easy day. Easy day. Easy day. All right. Let's do offensive, defensive MVPs real quick. And then we will call it a show for the day and talk to y'all Saturday. So, offensive MVP, I mean, I don't really know, but I'm going to go with Blake Corum. All in all, had the most all around best game. Good to see him go out and do what he's done in the previous years. And I'm really excited. He hasn't had the rushes and things like that he's had this season either. That he's gonna get probably starting next week when we play in the Big Ten season.
Right.
But 12 carries, 101 yards. That's my offensive player of the game. And yours is
Blake.
Yeah, I figured as much. You know, I didn't even know Cole Cabana got in the game last night.
I did not either.
Apparently, he had 2 carries for 6 yards.
Yeah,
I bet you. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see what he can do in the future. That's somebody. Defensive wise, it's one of those games where the defensive love is kind of spread out a lot. There wasn't really. Junior Colson led the team in tackles with 7 total, 5. But I mean, you can look at anybody. Josiah Stewart, Sean Benny, Cam Good. I mean, but all in all, I think I'm gonna get it to Mikey Sainristil. Mikey Sainristil came into play last night. Three total tackles. We also had a sack, and 2 of his tackles were tackles for losses. He looks just like the Mike Sainristil we've seen last year, if not even better. Had the pick
even better.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, he's a freak of nature. At least that's kind of what it's looking like to me.
And you know, that was one of those things when they made that swap. I was like, oh man. And then, you know, he started off pretty solid, right? And really just got better. There was one shaky game in there. I don't even remember who it was against, but he has just gotten constantly better, and I feel like he's done it every game this year. But I'm gonna give mine to Chris Jenkins. He one tackle, right? But he's been a force. But based off that interception, because on Inside Michigan today, he said, you know, that's the first interception at any stage of football, his football career that he's got, and he's only had 1 fumble recovery. And he's kind of a big, joyful guy, anyways. But to see his excitement talking about it, and he was like, "Man, if I wasn't so fat, I'd have got those extra 2 yards touchdown." He said, "That's good."
Bro, I feel like that motherfucker ain't got an ounce of fat on him.
he probably really doesn't.
He's probably just all fucking, especially with fucking Ben Herbert. Jesus.
Right.
Did you see? Hang on, real quick.
Yeah,
Did you see
Chris Jenkins? But you know, as you alluded to, the defense is so good, right? There really wasn't any standouts, and I think you could pick 4 or 5 guys and not be wrong on this one. So, I like Mikey too, but I'm going with Chris Jenkins.
Yeah, like I said, last night could have went to probably a lot of people. I mean, you had people with sacks. You had Mason Graham, had a sack. Cam Good. Real quick, I want to show this. I just seen this. This is kind of cool. This is cool as hell, and I wish I could find a way to get and go play. I'd get my ass whooped, but give me a second here. Where's it at? So let me pull this up. So apparently Luka Doncic, however you say his name, is hosting a 3-on-3 tournament on this court right here.
That's pretty badass. Where's that at?
Lake tournament. It's over in Slovenia, where he's from. Slovenia's Lake Bled. I mean, I wonder how many balls are going to get lost.
Oh, a bunch.
I don't know. That's pretty fucking dope to me, though.
It's really dope.
Can we do this in America, please?
Tom Izzo did it on an aircraft carrier.
I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. Fucking troll. I literally just seen that as we were closing like the show up. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool to fucking.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that. It's badass.
I just seen it. One of my buddies shared it. But yeah, guys, like I said, it's still Sunday. There's still football on TV today. Not college football, but there's still football. Hope
Detroit
y'all-
against everybody, baby. Gonna kick Seattle's ass. Ski masks.
I want to know how they talk, how the security brief was going to go for them because that's fucking stupid in my opinion. Someone could come in there and shoot that motherfucker up.
So it's an awesome idea, right? I
And
like.
I agree.
I like the Detroit versus mentality, everybody, and what signifies Detroit more than an armed robbery? Not much, right? But
God damn it.
there is zero chance that this doesn't end badly at some point. You know, with 20 guys waiting in the parking lot robbing people or the shit of their cars or so. There's gonna be some genuine crimes reported in the news tomorrow. But with that being said, I love the mentality and I love the idea.
So, what time does that game even start?
It's 7-7 right now.
Oh, it's on right now. Oh yeah, y'all are definitely taking the L. Bye bye. But yeah, guys. All right, we will see y'all Saturday morning. Talk about this week's game versus Rutgers coming up next Saturday. As always, guys, go blue. I'll have these uploaded today on Facebook or YouTube, all that stuff, all that fun stuff. Check us out. Share with friends. Have a great weekend.
JJ doesn't blow his Achilles next week.
I'm gonna
Right?
fuck you up.
Hail.
Hail. Go blue.